just in case you forgot, tomorrow is Christmas Day. For some, this is about spending time with family. For others, it's about cooking that delicious meal, mostly the mothers. Jade Sullivan is executive chef at Punchinello's at Soho Sun's Southern Sun Hotel in Montecasino. He joins us now live to demonstrate and give us a few tips on how to prepare that scrumptious Christmas meal. For me, Jade, welcome, first of all, to Morning News Today.
Thank you very much.
For me, this is a meal. I could easily forsake any other meal, and this would be breakfast for me. This looks wonderful. But we'll get to the desserts just now, because like you said to us earlier when we were chatting outside, Christmas is a lot about the pudding, right?
Yes, it is. It's sort of like something, one of the highlights of Christmas Day lunch is getting to the pudding and enjoying the different selection that's available.
So we just get through lunch just so that we can get to the pudding. But let's talk about lunch first. Do we see lots of South Africans still doing that traditional turkey or gammon and the stuffing? Is that still on our tables?
Yes, you still get it on a lot of South African tables. It's something that will never really die. It's always part of the South African lunches on Christmas, etc. However, there are a lot of South Africans that are starting to change and make their own boundaries with regards to Christmas Day lunch. With our warm weather and our climate changes, etc., people want something a little bit different. Sometimes it can be hearty, sometimes it could be light, sometimes it could be a nice fish braai outside in the nice summer of South African weather.
So, are we also seeing a lot of people opting to go out to restaurants rather than have this meal at home?
Yes, I think everybody can.
Keeps you in work.
Keeps me at work. I think the most important thing is that people do get tired of cooking year after year, Christmas and the family's over.
Yes, we do.
So I think from time to time, everybody wants to sort of splash out and say, listen, I want to take the family out for dinner. Yes, it might cost a few extra bob, that sort of thing, but let's go try and see what else is out there. I mean, it's so big in South Africans not to always stay at home, but in the last, say, 8 years, 10 years, you see a lot of people venturing out, and we're pretty much fully booked. Most of the real good restaurants and good hotels are fully booked on Christmas Day.
It's a wonderful Christmas present for mom, is to say.
Correct.
You don't have to cook today
on
Christmas Day. What is your top tip for most cooks or the chefs on Christmas Day, the ones at home as well? What is the one thing that they should have on that Christmas table? What should we not compromise on?
Stick to what you really enjoy. Get a dish that's going to be a crowd pleaser, that everybody's going to eat, from the kids right down to, or right up to grandma or grandpa kind of story. And that could be depending on what sort of culture you come from. I mean, if you really want to do a turkey, then do a turkey. If you want to do a nice roast leg of lamb, do it, because what's going to be the most eaten dish on the day is what's going to really make Christmas special for all those people on the day.
Now, do we need to have lots of different things on a table, or is it okay to just have one meal with a couple of sides, and then, of course, lots of pudding?
Well, for me, it's the more the variety is there, the more appealing the whole adventurous, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that.
I mean, it's day-long eating. Let's not beat about the bush.
Exactly.
You're going to be eating from the time you wake up till you pass out.
Precisely, Rebecca. And, you get to the late afternoon and you say, I'm going to try a bit of gammon with a bit of potato salad, or I'm going to start with some lamb curry and rice or something like that. So, you're going to get lots of different varieties that you can try out as the day progresses. So always start small and try and get to the dessert part, or even, as you say, start with the dessert. You're more than welcome to have a bit of turkey or gammon at 4 o'clock in the afternoon if you choose to.
And have your dessert at about 10 in the morning. I have no issues with that whatsoever.
Especially if it's ready.
Especially if it's ready. Tell us about prep. I mean, preparation is also a big part of it. A lot of people will start tonight, or if they haven't already started today, to get stuff ready for tomorrow.
Most definitely. I mean, Christmas lunch is sort of happening from prepared 2-3 days in advance. Sometimes the menu is already designed a month ago, building up to the Christmas, before the Christmas tree is even put up. But what would need to happen is that get the prep ready the night before, so that you have the least amount of work to do on the day. If you depends on what religion you are, you might have to go to church or to mass in the morning, and then you only want to come home after that your service is over, and then just finish off the last touches, and then get ready for your lunch.
So there's no rules according to you. I mean, you're the king of your castle in your kitchen.
Correct.
No rules in terms of what should be on that table, what should be eaten when.
No, Christmas is what's in your heart. It's what your family wants, what you enjoy, what you grew up with, what's something exciting. So always create a new dish every year.
That warm, fuzzy feeling and not that bloated feeling in your stomach.
Exactly.
Let's get to the important part, the pudding. Traditionally, I did trifle this weekend. I did an early Christmas for a lunch for some family. Yes. Trifle, I see, is always a crowd pleaser.
Trifle is
A traditional.
Yes, trifle is pleasing. I mean, you know, with the custard and the cream and the jellies, it's colorful, it's exciting, and you know, it's something that everybody can relate to. And you get trifles around the world. You call them different things in different cultures.
So what have you got here for us? What are you going to be serving tomorrow at the...
Well, there's a few of the desserts which I've got ready for today, but I'm going to be serving on my Christmas Day lunch buffet tomorrow. We've done some Stollen, which is a German-style, Christmassy-style dish. It's got raisins and it's got some marzipan in there, etc., with some pastry. Then you've got your sort of traditional mince pies.
Oh, those look lovely.
Yeah, you know, but just extra icing sugar.
I know, it looks like it snowed on those Christmas pies.
Exactly. I mean, we don't get much snow in South Africa, but that's exciting.
That.
Chocolate for me always does it. It's sort of stands out.
Me too.
And with the fresh cherries that you have available.
So it's healthy.
You know,
it's healthy.
There's your healthy part.
There's fresh cherries on
exactly.
there. Right?
And this, the last but not least, is my little spin on a little sort of like milk tartlet sort of thing.
Very nice.
But I've got a little bit of maraschino cherry puree over that. I've got some macerated sultanas and raisins in some sherry over that as well. So, you know, you've got a little bit of color, you've got a little bit of history, you've got a little bit of flavor.
Oh, yum.
And you've just got stuff that's going to indulge your palate and indulge the senses on Christmas Day, which makes it a day for family and for eating.
It's the one day where everything just goes out the window. All
Precisely.
the rules, all the pressure.
Everybody just gets so excited about it and they all can't wait.
So what's unusual on your Christmas menu tomorrow for those who are coming?
For my
What's
Christmas,
the most exciting thing for you?
I've got the traditional roasts and all that kind of stuff, but I've also done something really great with Scottish salmon, and I've done it in a nice sort of like lemon and coconut milk and coriander sauce, which I'm going to serve with the Scottish salmon. I've got some prawns in there as well.
Okay.
So, you know, that's going to be quite like with your seafood, and have it with a nice fennel and rocket salad with some avocado. So there's your light aspect with some creativity gone into that.
Okay, you have to stop there because I can hear the rumbles already. And you did tell me earlier your wife was cooking Christmas lunch in your house tomorrow. It's not you.
Yes, my wife is
now,
indeed
see, some
cooking
things don't change. Thank you so much. I will hold on to this for you. I promise I will watch it very safely. That was Jade Sullivan, executive chef at Punchinello's Tsogo Southern Sun in Montecasino.
Know more about your world. eNCA.com